I have.
Hello and welcome. This is the Daily Reset for Success show. My name is Marian LaSalle, and my co-hosts today are Lady Lou and Julia Laskowski. Hi, ladies.
Hello, sweetheart. It's so good to be here. So good.
Oh, we are so pleased to have you, let me tell you. So I'm just going to give you a brief little synopsis of what's going to happen today. I feel so lucky because I was introduced to Julia at Unity of Houston, and she is the most amazing singer. I remember the first time I heard her sing, I couldn't stop crying, and it was tears of joy. Okay, tears of joy. She has the voice of an angel, and I'm just so excited. I can hardly stand myself. She's actually here, and she's got a surprise for us at the end. So, Lady Lou, as you can tell, she's really happy too. She's just excited.
Yes, I love our guests. They're so varied and so wonderful, and they bring joy to all of us. So keep watching our show. We're on 4 days a week, sometimes
Woo!
more often.
Yeah,
So I'm going to watch.
pretty much.
And if you go to my timeline, Louise, Lady Lou Dewey on Facebook, I put up our little schedule for the week. And I'll do that every Sunday. So you'll have a schedule and know where to find us, and also know what's coming up, what the topics are, and who the guests are. So we'd love to have you.
Daily
So,
Reset
go
for
ahead.
Success is a daily show where we try to help you live a happier, healthier, more productive, and prosperous life. Health and wellness, and all the different things that play into having a better life. Sometimes we need to reset every day because we forget. Things bombard us. Things like what's going on right now can all of a sudden throw you for a loop, and you don't know what to do. So if you're reminded every day that you can reset, you don't have to wait till New Year's Eve and say, okay, I'm going to reset now.
Well said.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to talk with Julia about this because she's an entertainer. And I want you to know that you can reach out to Julia. I'm going to have all of her links down below in the description. And I also want you to know she is like pleased to be able to have a conversation with you. And I'll put you in touch with her email address on the screen.
Yes.
So without further ado, I know Lady Lou is just waiting to ask you a couple of questions. So I'll just unleash her. Lady Lou.
Lovely. Unleashed.
I'll try to hold it down a little bit. But Julia,
No.
we are so excited to have you because we know right now you're going through a tough time too, because there are no shows that you can't even rehearse. And how does that affect your life as an entertainer?
Well, what a beautiful way that you put all that. And I am so not alone. They closed, as you know, Broadway and the Metropolitan Opera. If they've closed Broadway and the Metropolitan Opera and the orchestra and all that, it's humbling to think you're part of that whole journey. I was going to be in Spitfire Grill at 80 Players, the brand new theater, and we were opening this month and next month, and I am so among so many different people that are going through the exact same thing. So, and we as entertainers, I mean, there's a reason why we chose this field, was because we're hams. We love to be in front of an audience and entertain. And when you don't have that, you end up chopping off half your hair at some point.
I saw that. Yes.
Can you believe?
Did you do that?
So, I did, lady. I did, my darlings. Yeah, one night, it sounded like such a good idea. My hairdresser, she's just going to murder me when this whole thing is done. My husband. But anyway, yeah. So, and it was, I'm used to performing like 3 or 4 times a week, and it's a high level of joy and excitement that you get to connect with your audience, and it's such a part of you. And I do perform for like a lot of people, like in the retirement homes and the memory care, and the Alzheimer's group gathering place and stuff like that. Sorry. And so you can't go into any of those places, obviously, and I had to shut that down pretty early. And it's just, it's just whatever. But we're all doing what we can to connect. Like this today is the biggest gift, to put on makeup and to connect with you angels is so fantastic. I can't tell you. Thank you so much for having me today. When Marianne sent me the email, I was like, yes, please let me be on. so wonderful. So thank you so much for this time.
You're welcome. We're so tickled to have you. Well, tell us some of the other. Go ahead, Mary.
Let me ask Julie a couple of questions.
Sure.
Okay, so we're all in this together, all over the world, not just here in the United States. We're all trying to deal with this, and every industry has its issues. So let's talk a little bit about entertainers and what you're talking. How are you communicating with the people that I know you had scheduled things that were happening this month, next month, all year, right? You have all the different things that are going on that you wanted to be a part of, that people were asking you to be a part of. How are you handling that? Are you using Zoom, email, phones? What are you doing?
Yeah, you're lovely. Yes. Actually, I tend to use Google Duo because I use my phone for everything, but I'm teaching voice lessons using Google Duo, and it's fantastic. I mean, I taught a whole bunch of people yesterday, and it was so heart-filling. I don't have words. It was so nice. Google Duo, and it goes over the computer or your iPad or your phone.
I never heard of it.
I know. I don't know if it's as good as Zoom or better or worse, but I use it because I use my phone, so it helps.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check it out. We'd love to know. Marion loves to know about this.
It really helps. And, there's a thing called Marco Polo, which is such a gift as well, because you can just send videos to friends. And I've got a buddy in Italy who is, he's in the middle of Cuomo, and they are still, under lockdown. And he's a performer, and he's bouncing off the walls. So we send each other goofy, insane, with lots of filters with rabbit ears and whatever nonsense we can do. And because he's 7 hours later, there's the time difference thing. So we can send it anytime we want, Marco Polo videos. And so we're just doing that constantly. And it helps.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to reach out, because if we don't, we'll go stir crazy.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
One of my jobs I have is a virtual office. And so we allow people to rent rooms, like conference rooms and private offices. And we have a lot of lawyers that do their depositions there and everything. And we've had to put everything on hold. And people keep asking me, well, when are you going to open again? And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know. Nobody really knows. So how do you, as an entertainer, try to figure out when you're going to be able to start up again?
That's a lovely question. I thank the Lord. I'm doing Easter services at Unity Houston this Sunday with the glorious Ken Gale and Boris Britt and Siobhan Jacobs and Michael Gott and David York. And so we're doing 6 foot distancing and wearing masks until we perform. But it is really a gift to get to, and the band is incredible as well. Gary
and that's
Norian.
Being shot out live, right, through YouTube and Facebook?
Yes. So that is just that. I'm so psyched about that. I can't even tell you. But honestly, after that, I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be July or August. Honestly, I do. By the time this is all done, having watched Italy and how long it took for, everyone to reach the peak and then to, come on, get back to flatlining, whatever they're calling it on the news. I think it's going to be a little while. And so we do have to reset, and we do have to create a joyful structure every day, prayer and meditation. I'm hoping to write some ridiculous comedy, just something outrageous, so that by the end of this, I will, have some funny stuff to bring to my audiences. And,
Now, Julia, do you have a YouTube channel?
I don't yet. Isn't that terrible? That's something I could be doing.
I could help you with that one.
Yay! I would love that.
How about a podcast? Do you have a podcast?
I don't.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got to get you up to this century, girl.
We really do. We really, really do. I'm proud that I'm doing this meeting with you on my phone. This took some doing.
Well, it's big. It's good.
Thank you.
Ah, we just love hearing from people who love what they do. And it sounds like you are passionate about what you do.
Oh,
How
let me just tell you, when I see Julia up on stage, she's not only the most amazing singer you've ever heard, but she is an actress as well. She loves to perform, and you probably get a lot of energy from the audience because we all love you so much. And we just love it. You dress up in costumes and you're so animated. It's wonderful.
Oh man. Thank you.
Well, passion has a lot to do with how happy we are in our lives. And some folks, they're in that rut and they don't know they don't have passion because every day's the same.
Yes.
So what do you do to keep yourself so happy and going?
Aren't you lovely? I was very blessed. My mom, she passed away. It's interesting. A couple years ago, along with my best buddy, Kathleen Knight, who was a great performer. And those two little monkeys, when they were passing, they were so full of childlike joy, even as they were dying. I mean, I took it kind of somewhere weird here just now, but truly, they were always so filled with light and joy. My mother always was, and my grandmother as well. And my grandmother lived to be 100, and she had the most amazing party for her birthday, at her 100th birthday, and she passed away 2 weeks later. But she was so full of joy and life, and her only advice to me was always be happy. And I just carry that. I'm very lucky. I was raised to be a happy kid, and I was just kind of treated a little, I was probably spoiled out of my mind, really, truly. But I'm grateful because I can always go back to that. I had such a wonderful upbringing as a little kid that I can just launch right back into that. Even during difficult times, I'm able to do that because of that. I feel for people who don't have that foundation, who didn't get that love. And sometimes I try to take care of everybody, and I have to watch that. I just want to fix and pray for and rescue everybody, and it gets me into trouble, and I get exhausted. So I have to watch out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And where else do you perform besides Unity of Houston? I know you must go to a lot of different places.
You're so sweet. Well, I wrote a comedy with my best buddy, and we toured with that for a while called Country Gravy and Other Obsessions. And it was just madcapped, and it was so much fun. And we just, we took a break from that, and I started kind of doing, performing for some retirement homes and independent living. I took a break from performing after my mom passed because, you take some downtime to grieve. So yeah, this was such an exciting month with 80 players. So that was a brand new getting back into like theaters, doing something that I didn't write myself, where I was a director and a cast, and a glorious cast. So we're going to be doing that next year. But other than that, really just kind of events that people hire me for. Singing and entertaining is basically what I do. Yeah.
Oh, do you do like birthday parties or events and such as that? Galas?
Yeah, I love to do those things. Those are fun. I did a big thing at Champions Baptist Church at Christmas, where it was an hour-long show. I love to insert comedy, a little bit of opera, a little bit of country, because I did Patsy Cline, the show Always Patsy Cline for like 2 years. So that's just stuck in my in my throat. Not that I don't love it. I love Patsy, but it's just really stuck in there. And so luckily I'm still able to sing opera too. So whatever, I like variety, and you got to make people laugh. You just have to.
We always try to bring in laughter and not comedy as in, we're anywhere near a comic, but we try to bring in as much fun and laughter and resetting people's, emotions on the better side every day. We try. And I just want to let you know, we do have audience members because this is live. So if you're on Facebook, you have to give permission for us to see your face. So I can tell who that is because I have another screen, and that is Justina Page. Justina,
hello.
Yes. Yeah, hi, Justina. She's talking to us from the sidelines, but we can't see your face until you give us permission. And she wants to know how. if you just look up in the directions, Justina, you'll see a little button that says "See More," and down at the bottom, it'll say, "Please give
It's
permission."
a link.
It's a link. Yeah, it's a security for Facebook.
Yeah.
They were requiring everybody to have more security because they were getting harassed pretty bad about all the lack of security they had.
Yeah.
Right? Facebook is just, it's a gift and it's horrible, right?
Exactly. Yes, absolutely.
All right. She's trying.
Yeah.
She's trying.
Yes.
Trying, but
Hello.
anyway.
There's another one with a hello. And for our podcast audience, we of course just send the audio up there, so you can't see all the fun things that we're seeing, but come over to YouTube if you like when you're at home. Of course, most of us are home anyway right now, but come over to YouTube and put in Marian LaSalle, LaSalle, in the little search bar on YouTube, and then it'll come up Natural Curiosity, and there's all of our shows. You'll see Justina Page was on yesterday. And now we'll have one with Julia that'll be up. So come over there and watch some more of our shows and get some laughs. We have a bunch of them over there.
I'm excited. I'm going to watch.
We have such good times, Julia, and we're so tickled to have you on here. And remember, everybody out there, Julia's got a surprise for us at the end of the show. I can't hardly wait either.
Yeah. Julia, do you have any thoughts or wishes for the future?
Well, gosh, that's a wonderful, one of the things that this time has brought is kind of an introspection, to give you the time to just kind of say, all right, I'm going to connect with God. I'm going to just relax, and I'm going to just reconnect with who I am at core, at center, and I really, in the future, to be honest with you, I plan on doing that more often since, we've been down, my husband works at Specs, and they had a person, we don't know who it was, test positive for coronavirus. And so he wasn't able to go back for a couple weeks. He's now okay to go back. But, the testing is not working out the way it really needs to currently. So he tested last Tuesday, and it took till yesterday to find out that he was negative. And we've heard other stories just like that as well. It's really hard to they don't have a handle on it yet. Sorry to go on that path right now. But anyway, one thing it's done is it's had a lot of togetherness in couples. You get to know each other a little, better when you're together, like 24/7. So, so just kind of really having more respect and kindness and clear communication, which before, you can get away with a lot that you don't realize when you're busy out there doing stuff, and you both kind of start leading separate lives. When you come together again, you learn more about each other, and you learn more about maybe how you want to treat your friends and your family when you are so busy. So I think, just kind of taking the time to now, while we have both the drawback and also the luxury of alone time, figuring out how we're going to incorporate some of that with our loved ones later on.
So Julia, do you book your own bookings or whatever you call it?
I do. And I make it kind of difficult for people. So they have to kind of find out. I've done it through word of mouth. I've been very, very blessed by that. A lot of people hear about me. They want my card, and they'll, tell other people, oh, Julia is funny or whatever. And they'll just kind of talk about me, and I'll get plenty of work. Thank the Lord for that. But it's mostly due to word of mouth right now.
Interesting. Yeah. So I was just imagining, that you're trying to book yourself for, say, July and on, right? Most of us feel like at least by July we should be to the point where we can go out again, right? And so I was just trying to imagine. I have a great imagination.
I love it.
About, how you were going to try to start booking yourself in the future. So anyway, if there's anything that we can do to help you at any time, we would just be glad to do that. So I'm not really sure how that would work, but but you can come
Well,
back
this is a pretty
anytime.
good start. This is a pretty good start right here.
Well, we're delighted that you're here because
Thank
we
you.
love variety also. And we have such wonderful guests. Everybody's different and they have great ideas, because if we don't have ideas and creativity, our life can get pretty dull. So
Amen.
how soon was it that you started singing or being a comedian in your youth? Were you little or half
Yeah.
grown? How?
I hear
Well, I
some
was about
feedback.
2. Yeah, about
I
2.
hear some feedback. Do
I
you
did
have
too.
something going on in the background or
Nothing.
nothing? That's so weird.
You hear
Okay.
that? I don't hear anything. I'm so sorry.
No, it's not you. I'm sure it's just the
I've
way.
got my headphones in.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
I'll be quiet.
it's like somebody has a Facebook or a YouTube open, and every time we talk, we can hear it like double and triple.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I
No,
don't
I
hear
don't
that
think
at
it's
all.
you. No, that's
Okay.
okay. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah. What were
Lady
we
Lou,
saying?
you're gone, Lady Lou. We can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
We can't hear you. Sorry. So anyway, I think what she was saying is, well, no, I can't even remember what she was asking you. Are you back? No, we can't hear you.
Darn it. Sweet
Yeah.
Lady Lou.
That's
Oh,
okay.
baby. I don't like it. Okay.
You work on trying to get your audio back, okay, Lady Lou? All right, Julia. So let's talk a little bit more about entertainers and their mindset about what's happening now. So I'm just going to give you an example. I like to watch things like, I take care of a lady who has Alzheimer's, and she loves Ellen DeGeneres. It makes
yes.
her laugh, okay?
Oh, yes.
So I'm watching as these entertainers are working from home.
Mhm.
And I'm thinking to myself, I need to help Julia do that.
Oh, sweetie, I love that you think that, because I could use your help. There's some people that are doing a thing called quarantine cabaret, and I'm going to just be real honest with you. I hadn't put anything. I am a part of the group, and I haven't put anything on there, and I haven't listened because I don't know why. It just kind of makes me a little down sometimes to see these amazing performers singing from their house. And I'll get over that after today, because you guys have lifted me up.
There you go.
And I will listen to Quarantine Cabaret, and I'll listen to every dadgum song that people put out there, because they're sharing their gifts,
Yes.
via Facebook and to the world. And so I'm hoping that gives some people an opportunity that maybe wasn't there before, that people that are really talented are singing their little hearts out from their house, to just express. That's the thing, we do it for a living, but also we do it just because it's such a natural thing for us to do, to just pour out our hearts in song. That's why we started doing it. Oh, I remember you asked me how old I was. Well, I was 2.5 when I started performing, because my parents just responded. And, we're all just little love mongers. We want to be loved. And I got so much love and appreciation and approval as such a young child with my parents, whenever I'd make them laugh or I'd sing a song. So unfortunately, that never ended. Or fortunately, I should say.
I love that.
So
I
yeah.
love
But so I think a lot of us are like that. Either we wanted to get the approval, or we just flat out were just too big for other jobs. I had this friend named Holly Mitchell Richardson Golden. I don't know what her last name is these days, but she is so ridiculously funny and talented, glorious singer. She now teaches at a school. She's an artistic director at a school, but she tried to work a regular job. She was a secretary at a big firm, and instead of saying, Bob Siegel on line 1, she would sing Bob Siegel on line 1. She just had to go off and perform it. And she lasted like 2 days in that job. And everyone was like, can we on the entertainment committee? Can we use you for human resources or something? It's like, no, I got to get out of here. I can't tell you, So a lot of times we just can't do regular jobs. you know.
Oh, I totally get that. Are you back, Lady Lou? No, she's not back. I don't
Oh,
know.
my love. I
don't
wonder what
know.
we can do. What can we do? Is there anything we can do?
No, she has the control. She has to work it out herself. She's got to
Well, she
go
looks
down
awful
there.
cute.
Yeah,
She looks pretty. She's doing
yeah.
cute things.
Yeah, we
Well,
can't hear a word you're saying, Lady Lou.
oh, my darling
Go
girl.
down below where it says Cam Mike and figure it out. We got to hear you.
Oh, I wonder
Okay.
if I messed it up.
No, it has nothing to do with you. So that's the interesting thing about these times that we're in. Everybody is online right now
Yeah.
from home. All the internet is just unbelievably busy right now. So
That's
the
right.
the technical things are coming and going, and people are just having a rough time with it. But here's what I think is happening. Just like you have been inspired now to maybe step up your game and get online, right?
Yes.
I think that this is a good thing for a lot of people. I know there's people hurting. I'm not discounting any of that.
I know.
I'm just saying that I think for some of us, it has pushed us past our, fear, and we're going to actually do stuff that we never thought we would do.
Amen.
And I'm volunteering to help you because I'm not quite as good as the technical team down at Unity, but I definitely know how to do live stream and YouTubes and all the podcasting stuff, and I can help you because you are talented and you can tell you love it. And so I'm really excited to help you get out there even more.
Yeah, I think I'm back.
Oh,
It is time for Julia's surprise.
oh my
Okay,
goodness
all right.
gracious. Well, I'd like to sing for you right now. This is a classic Easter hymn that just really does fit the time of quarantine.
Okay, I'm ready.
So this just is a good old Easter hymn. Who went nuts and cut her hair? Hallelujah, it was me. Who wears jammies every day? Do you? Hallelujah, it was me. Gloria, Hosanna in excelsis. Okay, that was just nonsense. But I thought, I thought everyone's probably wearing jammies and cutting their hair right now. So anyway, I thought I'd like to sing a song that helps helps me get in touch with. This is not all there is. It's an old school hymn, so hopefully people won't be put off by how old school this hymn is. But knowing that the entire world, literally the entire world, is going through this is such a profound and intense thing that I literally have to reach into the next world and say, okay, I need to reconnect with the other side, that we can just bring here. And when I sing this hymn, somehow it centers me into knowing that it's going to be all right. So I hope that does it for your audience and for you.
Yes.
Okay,
I love
darling.
it. Thank you.
I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee. Granted, Spirit, is my plea. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you, angels. Thank you,
We
my
love
love.
you. Thank you. We're
Love you
so
so
appreciative. I see what Marion means now by crying when we sing.
You're very, very kind. Thank you.
Thank you. Take us out, Marion.
Thank you for joining us today on the Daily Reset for Success. We try to bring you the best of the best, and today was a very, very, very strong proof of that. Julia, thank you so much for being here today. Lady Lou, thank you for co-hosting with us today. We hope that we have reached you where it really counts, and we look forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.
Bye.
Look.